Hello and welcome, this is your Funky Honky with Let's Play Mass Effect 3 with Blind DLC. Episode 12. In this one, let's look at our war assets real quick. Because why not? And we got Major Kirahi. That's nice. You want to talk?
Commander.
Anything new?
You said one of your ships had gone missing?
Oh, wait.
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified.
Well, fuck you.
But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka. How many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
Still classified.
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
Look, if you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
Yeah, asshole.
I can't tell you. Please understand.
Jerk.
The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus?
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
Goodness gracious me.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
The Solarian Dalatras was worried about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
How did it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies.
Hey,
We
like
had
you
no
did to
choice.
Earth.
The genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
Reaching out to the Krogan for help must be difficult for you.
Seriously.
We can't allow the mistakes of our past to cloud the future. Your race and mine were once enemies. The first contact war, as you call it. I was there, dodging shells fired by your navy.
Oh my goodness.
But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design, working together.
Goodness gracious. They're right. I think I already asked him all that stuff.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
And now we talk to Rex, who's of course on the opposite side. Hi.
Hell of a showdown here on Sirkesh. Just like the old days, Shepard.
You ain't seen nothing
Right
yet.
down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
Oh, please.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
You said one of your squads is missing?
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Aralak Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Get on it, Shepard.
Eventually.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
Glad.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we probably win this time. But war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
That's a good attitude.
What will you do after the genophage?
I want to
Once we
see
deal
what
with
the other
Reapers,
things.
I won't let them.
If somebody did that to humanity, I'd want some payback.
It's a vicious cycle. If we go after revenge, the Council will find some new way to put us down. It could be even worse than the genophage. My people aren't going through that again.
Smart.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing.
Gracious.
I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
Yeah.
Back on Sirkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more.
Women have good ideas, Rex. You should listen.
Yeah, but they have so many of them. So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
How could there be trouble
surprising.
with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling about this. It may not be Rachni, and maybe it is. Could be another invasion.
Eep.
If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them.
Yes.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Let's.
Anytime. And Shepard, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before.
Har,
I
har.
still don't have a window like Liara does, but it's progress. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
Alright, yeah, what the hell? Let's do a full ship sweep. I'm sure people are going to want to talk.
I think Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better.
Mm-hmm.
They were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the Solarians might as well have been throwing rocks.
Truly.
Commander, we've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map. Commander, nice to see you again.
You too.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
You'll be good.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy.
Oh?
This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can, analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox. Commander, I've set up a secure communications with the Turian and Solarian governments and added their combat data to our boards.
Yay.
Hopefully it'll give us some idea of what's going on.
Groovy.
Commander?
Specialist. Farron, yes. Oh, slick. Major Curie. Yay, STG. Let's go talk. Let's go to the front. God, is this entire episode... I bet this episode's going to be nothing but talking to people on the Normandy. Call it a hunch.
The Krogan and the Turians really should get behind the Alliance. They've got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die, and... No, that's about it.
Hey, Joker.
So, bringing the Krogan to a war summit went well? You want me to invite the Batarians too? Or the Vorcha?
Hey, come on now.
Building alliances is the only way we stand a chance against the Reapers.
Yeah, but the Krogan? I'd feel better if we had a tighter plan, like time travel or teaching the Reapers to love. Still, good to have Morden back. The bad guys shouldn't get the monopoly on mad scientists. Commander.
Joker. Edie.
It is good you came by. I have questions about the genophage.
Yes.
You and everyone else.
What do you need, Edie?
A Krogan female of breeding age can produce clutches of up to 1,000 fertilized eggs over the course of a year. There are over 1 billion females on Tuchanka. If even 1% become fully fertile, they can birth 10 billion infants.
On Earth, bugs have a lot of young too. Most of them die.
The attrition rate would naturally be high, but the state has an interest in keeping the children alive for warfare purposes.
Any other cheerful thoughts?
Logistics. Even were they to side with us, transporting the Krogan to the battlefield of Palaven could prove difficult. They have been demilitarized. That is, they have no warships.
What do you suggest?
They will need Turian or civilian starships to carry them to battle. With your permission, I will make the necessary calls to have these ships in place for when you deliver the Krogan.
Do it. Anything else?
Food. They will be unable to eat anything on Palaven. They must bring their own or rely on the nutrients in their humps.
This keeps getting better and better.
The Krogan will also require sedatives, since Krogan fight with others of their kind in enclosed spaces such as starships.
Jesus.
Make it happen. Are there any last things you're worried about?
Nothing that demands your attention, Shepard.
Right. Oh, hey, let's talk.
Yes, Shepard?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. It's optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh. I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
Interesting.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Creepy.
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
That's cool.
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
You like
I didn't realize you
things?
had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting.
That is a joke.
That was a joke.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
You lied.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Oh, those two.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Cool.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
That's what I gotta say to that. Alright. Third floor. Talk to Liara and Garrus and Eve and Morden. And then on the fourth floor, talk with Ken and Gabby and the Prothean. Jarek, is that his name? Nobody in here? Nope. Nobody in the bathroom? Nope. Nobody in here? Nope. How about the crew compartment? There we go.
So traumatic. You sure you're okay, Karen?
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now. I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions? Oh, Greg. I lied. I'm not fine.
Hey, Doc.
Everything okay in the med bay?
Yes, Morden would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh, no. I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed.
Okay. Sure.
Commander.
Adams.
Hello, Commander. Hello, Commander.
See? It's worth it to pop in there every once in a while. You never know what you're going to hear or see. Sometimes you might not want to. But anyway.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
Hey!
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
Hey, come
He
on,
was your
Rex.
inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap. Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority.
Yeah.
Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species.
Oh, come on. Grunt was cool.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
Yay!
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species.
Yeet.
Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production, long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
Well, I know that you're thorough enough to take care of it, man.
So, we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
As we learned.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
You good about that?
So, the end justifies the means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Fair enough.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy, lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible, unless he could help.
He could probably help.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated, likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket, something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her.
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
Nice.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reapers.
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Come on.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left. But still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Well, cool, man.
Nice talking with you, Morgan.
You're a good
Thank
dude.
you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Analyze seashells.
Might run tests on the seashells.
There you go. Yeah, Morden's awesome. Hey, Eve.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
You do.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Still, though.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
That'd be cool.
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
Sure.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
So...
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Yeah.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
Yeah, what's...
How were you initiated?
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
Ouch.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
Thanks. I'll stick it in my room and forget about it.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
Fair enough.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Well then, let's go kick their ass.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
Rex is awesome, too.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
So glad I don't have
Some
to shoot him
clans will
this time.
expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
Well, dang.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
Yeah,
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they've become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
And Morton?
How has Morton been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
He's not like a
No,
typical
no, no.
anything.
Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him, too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, both your offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
Well, a lot of us are dicks, and stupid dicks to boot. But I'm not one of them. My name just happens to be Richard, so yeah. Moving on. Alright, now let's go talk to Garrus. Because if you don't take the opportunity to talk to everybody, you'll miss conversation options. Or something.
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
Oh, really?
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the genophage. And now, to top
I'm on
it
this
all
side now.
off, she's her people's last hope.
Oh, I'm on this side now.
Imagine the pressure.
Oh, I'm behind you now.
It takes real courage to face
Turn your neck around.
I hope we can measure up. I guess we're at war with Cerberus now, huh?
Yeah, you could say that.
I've never actually seen a female Krogan. Seems like they're the real brains on Tuchanka. Good to see Morton's still alive and kicking, and still finding new ways to cause trouble. How's it going?
Good.
How's it going?
Good. And now, Liara. Crew.
So, Liara, still relying on the Protheans for all the answers?
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
Yeah, really.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
Womp.
My lips are sealed.
So, did I get something here? No. But what about that mission message from mail? I guess I already used it. Broker terminal. Oh, yeah. Imperious who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror. Yep. Find it up pure platinum for the Crucible's branch. Courtesy of the Shadow Broker, baby. Hey, Sandra, check out that. How are they, Jack? They'll do good. It's gonna be long. I got crap to do. Until you persuaded some Alliance friends to part with that biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up on the Citadel. L3X1s, you know how much shit I could tear up when I was installed? I had an idea. And... cool. Hi, Liara.
Ready for the next mission?
Yes.
Ready for the next mission?
You're useless!
Greetings, Commander.
Hi, Glyph. Next floor. I'm gonna have to start keeping track of the Normandy again. Our crew conversation again. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. It was on a little thing called the news.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
Seriously.
Lose the piece or lose your spot on this ship, Allers.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Thanks, Commander. What's your choice, Allers? Like you said, it's just your opinion, right?
Exactly.
I'll pull it.
Bitch.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automat cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
I know.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
Nope.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Okay, there was that. I couldn't help it. I had to side with the crewmen because it's like, hey, you can't say to sacrifice any of our shit because that would be wrong or something. I don't know. Freedom of the press doesn't exist when you're in a galactic war with sapient machines bent on nothing but your utter destruction. Oops, wrong way.
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth.
Ken, Gabby!
To be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Commander?
Power grid is in the green. Power grid is in the green.
You're supposed to say Commander, but I'll overlook it because I'm a nice guy. Should I, you guys want to play any more cards? I'd love to win some more money off of you.
I'm glad the commander didn't forget about us down here.
I told you Shepard would come visit.
Of course I came to visit. I like you two.
Why are you so interested in my people, Asari?
Protheans were always an enigma. A mystery to solve. I wanted to know what happened to your civilization.
Where does he
Why
sleep?
did such an enlightened race disappear?
Enlightened?
Well, it seemed that way.
And now that I am here,
I wonder what it's like waking up 50,000 years later to a new galaxy.
I believe this cycle cares too much about what other species think. Krogan, Turian, Solarian, all were primitives in my time. What good does their help do now?
We can't win this war on our own.
Then demand their help. Do not indulge their selfish requests. What will saving one Krogan matter?
If only it were that simple.
If they get in your way, destroy them.
Excuse me?
I apologize. The previous occupant of this room left traces of himself. I have absorbed some of them.
Yes, Grunt. He was a strong one. Maybe it's best if I let you recover.
That would be best.
But seriously, do you sleep on this mat here? There's no bed in here. What's up, Javik?
Did I mention Solarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come. The Mordin Solarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first. His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one.
Morden's awesome.
This Cerberus. I do not understand why your own kind would oppose you. They will bleed the same as everyone if the Reapers are not stopped. The Rex Krogan offered me a job. He said whenever I tired of the easy life of luxury on the Normandy, he would give me something real to shoot at.
Wait, did your head just turn around backwards?
Yes.
Was his head turned around backwards? It kind of looked like it. I know they do that sometimes. I made it. Take some shore leave.
Commander, I feel terrible about leaving you on Grissom Academy like that.
That wasn't your fault.
I did order you to leave.
Yeah, doesn't make me feel any better. I'm just glad it all worked out. Sir Kesh certainly offered me a new experience.
What do you mean?
Normally I'm not one to fly co-pilot, but when an 800-pound Krogan requests to take control of your shuttle, you comply.
Probably wise.
Sir. Sir.
Sir.
Sir. And finally, James. And he's just going to say, Commander.
Wonder what the hell Cerberus was up to on Sir Kesh. I hear we're headed to Tuchanka. Would love to see how things turn out. I'm just saying. Rex is a badass. I bet he's got some real interesting stories to tell.
You have no idea.
More than something else. His mouth moves faster than a frog on a hot rock in the middle of summer.
Yes, and he's funny, too.
That Jack is a mean SOB. But kind of hot. If you like that sort of thing.
Yeah, Honky did.
So, Anderson and Sanders. That's quite a couple.
Truly.
Cool. My dad's last name is Sanders. No relation. Hey.
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 Hey. Sorry. Yeah, let's use the weapons bench, because I'm going to use that sick Scorpion pistol. Because it's fucking awesome. And maybe even ditch the... No, I'm gonna keep the Punisher for when they get in close. I'll get some lightweight materials for that and that, so that to lower my power thing. You know what I'm talking about. Good there. Okay, that's everybody, it looks like. So let's go up to my room and stare at the fish for the next hour. No, I'm just kidding. Though, as you saw, I was not kidding before when I said I'm just going to stare at the fish, and I really did just stare at the fish before going after the final mission. Don't forget, I don't joke about things like that. Squeak, motherfucker! Thank you. Nothing really to do with the private terminal. That's all full. I found all the ships on the Normandy. Still stuff to buy. The music sucks. I think this episode is over. Sorry that absolutely nothing happened in it aside from conversation, but you know what? That's just the way that this game goes. Frequently. So, this has been your Funky Honky with Let's Play Mass Effect 3 with Blind DLC. Stay tuned for episode lucky number 13, where we're gonna do, let's see what we can do. I mean, I guess it's like go to Tachanka or piss off. It's gonna be go to Tachanka or do some DLC. And everybody keeps telling me, no, don't do the DLC yet. Put it off, put it off. You'll get better stuff the later you wait. And it's like, oh, alright. Who might argue? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna get anything there. I just felt like it. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, or we could go investigate this guy. You know what? I'm gonna do some scanning to start things off, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out when the time comes. But for now, as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you will see me next time.